Hi guys, welcome to the final part of the Yoshi Loomigurumi video. Okay, in this part we're assembling everything together. So this is very long and tedious, but it needs to be done and it's my least favorite part. So anyway, let's get started. So first of all, we want to attach the head and the snout. So take your head and snout. Your head should be the smaller one. The snout should be bigger with the open end. So what you're going to do on your head, you have the ugly side here, which is where you fastened off, and just put the open end of your snout against the head. So this is the head, this is the snout, and you're just going to slip stitch all the way to close it up. I'll be using clear bands because I've run out of mint, but please use the mint or your body color. So you can just start anywhere. Just put your hook through one of the two bands of the head and two bands of the snout. Hold it together. It's a little bit hard to do. Take your band, mine is clear. Use your body color please, and pull this through everything. Reclaim. Yes, some of the stuffing might come out, but that's alright. And do a slip stitch. So you're just going to do that all the way around. So keep that band on your hook. Next one, just go through the next stitch, the next two stitches. Grab a band, pull that through everything, including the band that's already on your hook. This is a little bit tricky. Reclaim and pull it tight. So you're just going to work your way all around. Just keep doing the same thing, putting it through those two stitches, pulling up a band, pull it through everything, reclaim and pull tight. So I think you get the idea. You just want to stitch the head and the snout together. So this is how you're going to do it. Just keep doing it all the way around, and like I said, if you have enough body color, which you should have, I didn't because I was trying to make sure I didn't waste, so I have to use clear. It gets a bit tricky when the stuffing keeps interfering, but it needs to be done, so just work your way around that for now. I'm actually doing this like in mid-air because I'm sitting behind my camera, so it's a little bit more difficult for me, but if you put this on your lap or you do it on your lap or something, then you shouldn't have as much trouble as I am. And I know it's a little bit difficult to see because they're clear bands, but stitching on is not really difficult. You're just tying slip stitches through everything, so just to secure the both parts together. Oh no, okay, band flew off, hang on. Just give me a second, guys. Okay. Okay, this is getting really difficult for me. I hope you guys are having better luck. Should do, since you're not doing this in mid-air like I am. I really must find a better way to position the camera so I can do this on a table or something. Yours will end up looking a lot better than mine because the stitches shouldn't be visible when you're doing it with your body color. So yes, please ignore how ugly this looks for the moment, because it's not supposed to look like this. I just didn't have enough bands. Okay, before I continue, another thing is if you want the snout to be a little bit more pronounced like this, you should actually just squeeze in and attach it closer in, but I kind of like mine a little bit rounder at the edge. So it's just up to you. The only difference is how you stitch it. So if you want something that's a little bit rounder and not so pronounced, then just do what I'm doing. Otherwise, just push in the ends and stitch them closer together, as in the snout should have a smaller opening. Okay, so this is the end, so do one more slip stitch. Okay, and what you're going to do is just put your hook just anywhere, poke it through so that you can grab that band, the loose band. Okay, before you do that, if you're like me and you like to secure the ends with clips, put a C-clip or an S-clip at the end. And pull that through, or you can just stuff it in. Well, I think I'll just do that instead. Just push that C-clip or S-clip inside so it doesn't come out. Okay, guys, this is your completed head and your snout. Like I said, yours should look better because it won't have all these visible stitches. So after this, we'll be stitching the eyes back onto the head. Okay guys, so now you're going to stitch the eyes onto the head. Remember, the head is the smaller one, the snout is the bigger one. So just take your snout and your head, take one of your eyes, position it right on top of the head, so like this. And same thing again, you're just going to do slip stitches all the way around. Sorry about that. So put your hook through some of the bands in the head. Let me just start here, and some of the bands in the eye. Yes, okay. So take your body color. Like I said, I'm using clear bands, but you want to use your body color. Pull that through everything. I know I've got it through a lot of stitches, but it's okay, it really doesn't matter. Slip stitch. And then just keep going around. Oops. Ah. Okay, so once you're done with that, your last slip stitch, if you wish, attach the end to a S or C clip. And just push that into the eye. So you have one eye done. Do the other one. Put it as close to each other as possible, so just right next to each other. And I'm going to do this one off camera because it's just way too difficult for me to do it in the middle of the air, in mid-air. So Just pause this video and complete your stitching on your second eye and come back. Okay guys, if you've attached the other eye properly, it should look like this. Try and get your eyeballs as close to each other as possible. Now we're going to attach the legs to the boots. So okay, as you can see, one of the legs, well, both of them, they're in this kind of P shape. So what you want to do is, okay, just let me show you on my prototype. The P shape faces the back on both sides. As in, like, it should be like this. So take your boot, take your leg. What you're going to do is you're going to stitch the leg into the boot first. Use your boot color. Mine is the dark brown, and you just be doing the same slip knots all the way around, just to attach the leg. For this particular design, if you're using the modification by the hook brings you back, you don't need to worry about the shape of the boot fitting the leg. But for the other design, Robo Trish's original design, you kind of need to worry about it. But for now, just don't worry about it. Just stitch the boots and the leg together. It might actually look better if you stitch not at the edge of the boot, but to the inside. Or maybe a little bit higher up the leg, so it doesn't look so obvious, but I think this still looks fine, so you can just do what I'm doing. Sorry, bands are flying everywhere. And okay, one more. So if you want to, attach an S or C clip at the end. The reason I'm doing this is because I have a lot, and it just stops the band from coming out, just in case. And then just stuff it into his boot or his leg, if it will go in. Okay, so that's his leg and his boot. You might want to adjust the cardboard a little bit. I can feel mine slipping around. So pause the video, make another one, not make another one, stitch the other leg, and we'll come back after this. Hi guys, so now we're going to attach Yoshi's tail to his body. So grab his body, have the white open part at the top, and grab his tail. You can position it anywhere because the body is the same all around, but position the tail somewhere near the bottom. Ideally it should be facing upwards, but you can shape it later to do that. So for the stitches, please remember to use your body color. I didn't have enough of it, so I'm using clear bands. So just put your hook through the body and through the loops of the tail, and it's just tying or doing slip stitches all the way around the tail to secure it. Like I said, this is a little bit difficult for me because I don't have anything to lean against, so you should be doing it a lot faster than I am. Yes, I know his stuffing is coming out. You should be able to control that, so just ignore mine. Okay, so once you're done with that, same thing if you want to. Sorry, it took a while. I was taking a S-clip. Just put that through and then stuff it into the tail. My tail is a little bit lopsided because, like I said, it's a bit difficult for me to attach things mid-air. Okay, if possible, face it up. If you want it to face up a little more, what you can do is you can add some stitches, or add a stitch here, which I might do a bit later. So, okay, now we're gonna do the legs. Hi guys, okay, since the previous video I actually added 2 stitches here to pull the tail up a little bit, but it's left a little bit of a dent here, so if you don't want to do it, it's fine. I just wanted to test it out and give you that guys the option if you wanted to do it. So now you want to stitch on his legs. So take his legs, and like I said earlier, the tip of the P should be facing the tail, so position one of the legs there, make sure it's even. I like to make his legs a little bit shorter, so I think the boot's going to touch the bottom, and just stitch it on. Yay, more stitching. Since there's no open end in the leg, you just kind of have to estimate. I'm not really a perfectionist, so I don't really bother at what it looks like. It looks fine to me, but you can take your time with this. And you can line up the stitches if you want, but I think it's not really that necessary. Oh yes, please use your body color for this. I'm only using clear because I don't have enough body color bands. I know I've said that a lot, but just as a reminder, so it just doesn't look strange like mine does. Okay, I'm just going to do one more. How far you come down with the stitches is really up to you. It depends on how stuck you want his leg to be, or how mobile you want it to be. Okay, so mine is a little bit, as you can see, it's still a little bit wobbly. What I'm going to do is I'm going to add another stitch right in the middle here, just to stick his leg together to his body. So I'll do that right now. I'm just going to turn him around, and I'm just going to stick my hook through the body here and grab some of the bands in the leg, and I'm just going to do one slip stitch just to keep his leg closer to the body, and pull tight. Okay, so what you do with these loose ends is up to you. I would personally S-clip them or C-clip them. If you find this is too wide, like too chicken-like, you can add another stitch, which I might, just to bring it closer to the body. So if you want to do that, just put back this band onto the hook, grab some of the bands, and this is a way to connect the other one. Pull this band on the other side through this, and then I'm going to go through some bands at the top, pull up another band through everything, and tie another slip knot. So that way I'm getting rid of two ends of the bands, and I'm just going to S-clip this side. Oh no, he's caught. Okay, I'm not going to do that now, but yes, go ahead and attach the other leg, and we'll continue after you've done so. Hi guys, so you should have attached this other leg. Instead of using the usual S or C clip to fasten it off, I've actually wrapped around that loose end of the band around his leg, because I'm using clear bands. They're quite stretchy. So now we're going to attach his arms. So the arms are very simple. His thumb should be facing up, so you want to attach this just above the leg. It depends on how far you want it, but I'm just going to put mine directly above the leg. And we're going to begin stitching again. Okay, so let's begin. As usual, please use body color bands. I promise you yours will look a lot better, because really stitching mid-air is not fun at all. Okay, and pull tight. So that's your arm done. I'm just going to wrap this around his arm. but you can C-clip it or just pull the band into his arm somehow. And yep, so you want to attach his other arm. Same thing. Have his thumb facing upward and attach that arm, and then come back. Pause the video and then come back and we'll attach his head. So hi guys, you should have a headless Yoshi. So now we're going to attach his head. Okay, so I've put a surface here so it's a little bit easier for me to do it. What you want to do is you attach the open end of his body to the head only, so that the snout, hang on, let me adjust the camera, so that the snout faces up slightly. So just go through your body bands and your headband. Remember, use body colors for this. Sorry about the sound, I'm using an upside down rubbish bin to put him on. It's not very stable, but it's better than doing it mid-air. and pull tight. Yay! So now Yoshi has a head. It's a bit floppy because these bands are not very stable, but there you go. Cute Yoshi. Okay, so for this one I'm just gonna C-clip the end, or S-clip the end, and stuff this into his head. Okay, yay, so cute. Alright, so now what you need to do, you need to attach his cheeks to the tummy strip. So take your cheeks, take your tummy strip. So what you're going to do, as mentioned, the cheek has a flat part. As you can see, this is the flat part. So you want to stitch it on to the tummy strip. I know I have two shades of white because I didn't have enough white either. So very simple, just stitch it on. Just do slip knots along the flat edge. And one more. Oops. And pull tight. So you can ignore this end, we can push it to the back when we attach it. So you want to attach the other side of the cheek. Make sure you attach the flat side to the other side, and then we'll attach this to his body. Okay, so I've attached my second cheek. If you haven't done so, then pause the video and then resume once you've done it. And you want to attach this strip onto his body like that. So the best way to do this, just to let you know, I'm going to use clear bands again because I really don't have enough white. I'm going to go through the body part here. Lay the strip first and see where you want to position it. Go through the body part and the top of the mouth part. I'm just going to tie a slip knot just to position it. You don't have to, but it's a bit difficult to attach this, so you just want to see where you want each part to be. So then position his cheek, and when you're happy with that spot, just go through a band through the cheek and his snout and tie a slip knot just to keep it there. Remember, use white bands, and then do the same for the other side. Okay, so once you're happy with that, I think I'm all right. So now, starting from this top, you're just going to slip stitch all the way around. Remember to use white bands. I'm only using clear because I don't have enough white. hide this loose band underneath. Oh no. Okay, as you can see, one of my bands broke from the white tummy strip, as expected, using off Rainbow Loom bands. I'm just going to ignore it for a while, but hopefully it doesn't happen with you. I actually have this cheek a little bit too high, but it's okay. Make sure you adjust yours properly. It's a bit difficult to see mine when I'm attaching him on the other side of a rubbish bin. Okay, pull tight, now you're done. You can attach a SLC clip and stuff it into his face. So that's your Yoshi with his stomach and cheeks. So now you'll be attaching the spikes, the 3 red spikes. You want to put it at the back of his head. To attach it, use a body color if you want something like this. Since I don't have enough, I'll be using red. So take your Yoshi, place your first spike just under the 2 eyes. Grab a body color, or you can use red, it's up to you. And just slip stitch all the way around. Okay, so once you're done with that, to give the spike a little bit more definition, you can just wrap the loose end around his spike. It might help to make it stand out a little bit more. So I'm going to do the other two off camera. You just want to place them just next to each other, so they just go down the back of his head. So it should look like this. Okay, so pause the video, do your other two spikes, and then we'll do the last part, which is the saddle, and then we're done. Hi guys, so after you've attached the 3 spikes to his head, we're going to attach his saddle. So take your saddle, find that ugly part, put it underneath, and just position this on his back, right in the middle. So we're going to stitch all around, slip stitch all around. I'm using white bands. It's just to make the saddle, the white part of the saddle, a little bit bigger. I have enough for this, but I didn't have enough for the tummy. I'm just going to keep going round. Okay, mine is slightly off position. Make sure you adjust yours properly. I still can't really see properly because, yeah, he's quite far away from me. Oops. He's practically an arm's length away, so it's difficult to stitch properly. Okay, I've actually gone through some red bands, no worries. hide this loose band underneath. Pull tight. I'm going to attach a C-clip. And stuff this inside his body. Okay, so that's his saddle attached. The final thing we want to do is you want to do his nostrils. So turn your Yoshi around. Find out where you want to put his nostrils. They're a bit of at a slant. So take a black band. Put your hook through like 2 stitches. Pull that black band through. Tie a slip knot. Go through the band underneath. Pull up another black band. Tie a slip knot. Okay, and you want this to go through here, so you can either put your hook through the other side to pull this through, and you can attach that end to some with a C-clip or an S-clip, and we want to do the same for the other side. So let's see here. No. Okay, my other nostril came out, so I think it's best if you attach the end to a C-clip so that it can stay in, which I think I'll do now for both. Okay. Okay, so now that's your Yoshi completed. So it took many hours, a lot of patience, a lot of bands, but there you go, your cute Yoshi. I hope you guys enjoyed making him. This is my first video, so I know there's a lot of things I need to improve on. I'll try and do better for the next ones, but this is my first time, so go easy on me. If you like what you see, please like this video. Do subscribe as well, so that I know you guys want to see more Loomigurumi characters, so you'll encourage me to make more videos. Do leave me some comments to see how I can improve these videos, or if you want me to cut out the repetitive rounds completely, do let me know as well. Looking forward to hearing from you guys, and yeah, please like the video and subscribe and share so that I know you guys want to see more. So here's my 2 Yoshis side by side. You can make them any color you want. They're so cute, and they're very big, and they're very heavy. So hope you guys enjoy making him. Show me some pictures once you made him. I want to see whether you guys can make him, whether my tutorial actually helps, and if there's actually any adjustments that you guys think would help, like maybe the eyes, how to make the eyes a little bit better. Do let me know as well. I'm always willing to learn. Okay, so thank you guys, and hope to see you guys for the next video.